All right, what's up, everybody? We're getting serious. I hope you have your oven mitts because we're doing hot takes today. Each one of us are going to present a hot take. The rest of us are going to buy and sell it depending on if they agree or disagree. Let us know who has the hottest takes at the end of the video. Make sure you stick around because they are going to get hot. Let's get into it. All right, we're starting a little mild. This is lukewarm, but it's a parlay, okay? So you only buy it if you agree with both parts. Your 2022 Rookie of the Years will be Julio Rodriguez and Spencer Strider.
I think this is, like you said, a very lukewarm take, and I happen to agree with you.
Let me raise the stakes real quick. I predict that both of these players will finish in the top 10 in MVP and the top 10 in Cy Young. Maybe we'll crank it up a little bit.
All right, I'm jumping ship. I'm sorry, Kyle. You cranked that way up.
Yeah, like way up. Yeah, J-Rod's a lock for Rookie of the Year. I still have my reserves about Rookie of the Year, so top 10 in Cy Young, I'm selling that pretty hard.
Yeah, I think I am actually going to be selling both of those. I am a huge fan of Michael Harris II, and I think that he is actually going to win the NL Rookie of the Year. I do also think that Spencer Strider is incredible. I can totally see him keeping it up, but Michael Harris is just as good right now.
In terms of hot take part one, we're all in agreement on J-Rod. Truly elite at all parts of the game. Ever since May 1st, he's really turned it on. He had kind of a slow start, but since May 1st, he's got a 160 WRC plus, which is top 10 in the MLB. He's top 10% in barrel rate, truly an elite base runner, great defensive center fielder, leading the Mariners offense. I think he's their best hitter right now. And he's just got that superstar factor that makes him so much fun to watch.
So since we're singing J-Rod's praises, I have a hot take regarding J-Rod. I need you guys' opinion.
Oh, you only have one?
Yeah, I know where this is going.
You don't have 12?
Just one. There are not three outfielders on the planet that are better than J-Rod.
Is this your take? Are we just jumping to...
Yep, we're jumping to that. Name three of them.
On the planet currently.
Yep.
Mike Trout.
Fish.
Right.
Yep. I will give you guys that one.
I think Jordan.
He's half and half.
I think right now Jordan is.
His
Judge?
splits are actually... Judge. Yes, Judge. The thing with Jordan, since we brought him up, I think once Brantley comes back too, he's going to be seeing less of the outfield.
That's all speculation, though. At the moment, he is an outfielder, and I'm going to sell that take. I think he's top 5, no question about it, but top 3, he might not be there quite yet.
There are no more than 3 outfielders that are better than him. That's what I meant to put down. So he is 4 at the worst. That is my hot take.
Yeah, I mean, the only hole in his game right now is he's striking out a lot. I think it's going to get better later on in his career. It's kind of hard to expect him to do everything as a rookie, like 2 months into your big league career. I'll buy it. You know what? I'll buy that take.
I'll go ahead and sell it for now. Maybe if you offer it at a discount later, then I'll pick it back up. But a little steep right now. My hot take, Ben Joyce will record a save in 2022 for a major league team.
Ooh.
I'm selling that.
If you don't know who Ben Joyce is, he was on Pitching Ninja like all the time throughout the college season. He pitched for Tennessee and he like sat 103 to 105 simply based on the creativity of that hot take and the fact that I'm a huge Ben Joyce fan. I'm going to buy it. I think he finds his way in the big leagues. I don't know if he records a save.
Well, that's the take.
Okay. I'm going to buy it. Like, I do think he's going to pitch in the majors. I think he's going to find his way to a 9th inning somewhere and pick up a save.
That is a very creative take. And I'm selling it. Dang it! I'm caught up at the same place Sam is. I'm like, all right, so even if he makes it to the majors and he skips the minors, he's going to have to go to a team that's willing to give him that opportunity at a save. That just seems like a lot, you know?
All right, so my hot take for what I believe will be the first time in MLB history, all 5 teams in the American League East will finish with a record above 500.
Oh, man.
Okay, so for reference, as we're recording this, the Baltimore Orioles are in last place, and they are 41-44.
They actually won today, so they are 42-44 and have won 7 straight games.
That's
Big hyped.
I'm hyped quietly hyped.
I'd be curious to see what their schedule is like for the rest of the year. I think there's going to be a lot of interdivision games in September.
I have some good news for you. I went ahead and looked at the Orioles schedule for the rest of the season before recording.
What?
And
I made that hot take and I didn't even do that.
Nick did his homework, baby.
I did homework for a take that I didn't even give. They have interdivision a bunch. They also have to play Cincinnati, Texas, Pittsburgh.
God, I want to buy this one, but my gut's saying sell.
I'm going to say sell.
It's so hard, those interdivision games. They better be hot when they're facing the Red Sox, the Rays, and the Blue Jays.
I'm selling this so hard.
I'm so shocked that you guys all sold that.
I'm not. Here's my reasoning. If I could just drop this on you real quick. They're going to be selling at the deadline, in my estimation, right? So at the very least, the back half of their bullpen, which has been really good this year with Jorge Lopez, Cianel Perez, and Dylan Tate, they're all gone. They're all going to different teams, maybe even interdivision.
They're a different team this year. They're a lot of fun. They're really young. Ryan Mountcastle is an absolute stud. Adley is finding his footing. They have some decent starters in their rotation right now and a really good back of the end bullpen.
Their ace being Jordan Lyles or Tyler Wells is not going to do the job to get them play winning baseball in their last 80 games of the season.
By 2
with
games?
all of their but you're also it'd have to be 3, right, to get above 500.
Does that change a lot?
Considering the fact that they're going to have a lot of pieces gone at the trade deadline. I don't, like you say, they're a different team. I agree up to this point they are, but they're going to be a different team after August 2nd.
All right, enough about the Orioles. Kyle, what you got for us?
All right, this one's a little hotter than my last one. Alex Cobb will have a lower ERA in the second half than ERA leader Tony Gonsolin.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it just because I've been Debbie Down this whole time.
I'm going to buy it too. I did my sidebar research real quick.
Nick already looked this one up before the video.
No.
He has researched every take possible.
I'm going to take it. I'm looking at his Savant page right now. I mean, it's clear that he's got pretty electric stuff this year. I'm not even going to think about the Giants defense because I don't already. So I'm going to keep not thinking about them.
I'm actually going to sell this one. I think objectively, Tony Gonsolin is a better pitcher than Alex Cobb when you look at the two face to face. And he's got a better team behind them, better defense, better offense. I do think Tony Gonsolin is going to be a better pitcher throughout the year than Alex Cobb.
I don't think there's been an unluckier pitcher in baseball this year than Alex Cobb. His xERA, which is calculated from launch angle and exit velocity, he's top 10 in MLB. Tony Gonsolin's top 20, so still good. Not saying he's going to fall off dramatically, but that's telling me that Alex Cobb has been as good as, if not better, at producing contact that's going to lead to an out. Batting average on balls in play, if league average is like 300, Alex Cobb's is at 350 on the year. A lot of room to go down there. And Tony Gonsolin's BABIP on the year is 183. There has been one season in Major League history, one full season, that someone finished a year with a BABIP under 2. And that was Ed Rulback in 1906.
I remember that season. That was a great season.
So Tony Gonsolin's been great this year, but it's not going to last. All signs point to regression here. Alex Cobb's got the exact opposite going on. And I think it's going to be close, but I would love to believe that Alex Cobb is going to finish this year with a better ERA in the second half.
All right, Mr. Pittsburgh, I believe you're up.
Justin Verlander will not finish in top 5 for AL Cy Young.
Wow.
All right, let's talk about who has been better. Shane McClanahan.
And that's it. You would need Garrett Cole to finish top 5, which is okay. That's one.
Shohei Ohtani.
Maybe Shohei.
Mm-hmm.
Cole, Ohtani, McClanahan, Gaussman.
But you need JV to regress. Do you have anything on JV regressing?
I guess that's the real, yeah. Like,
he's old. That's my that's my argument.
I'm selling. The Astros are going to have a 6-man rotation now with Odorizzi back. I think plenty of rest and
less starts.
I'm also selling. Nick, you mentioned he's old, but he had a full season off, and he's married to Kate Upton, so I think he's just fine.
He's gonna live forever.
Yeah, I'm riding with JB. I think he's gonna finish top 5 in Cy Young.
Yeah, I have to sell just because I can't think of 5 guys to finish above him. I think your best bets are McClanahan, Manoah, Cole,
Gossman,
Shohei.
Shohei.
Martin Perez.
That's sailed too.
I disagree. He is Mr. Ground Ball, and ground balls never go out of style.
He's Mr. literally gave up 6 runs today.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
All right, let's move on. Jacob, you are up with your second hot take.
Both of mine coming are scorching. I think that if the Angels grew the nuts to trade Mike Trout and Shohei in the next calendar year, they would be a better team 5 years from now than by keeping them.
So this is contingent, right? This is if they are traded.
So we're never going to find out.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this because the Angels are just so putrid. I don't see a world where they ever aren't putrid, especially if they trade Ohtani, right? And that time's coming. So I'm saying if they were to trade Ohtani and then just go full sell, like full rebuild, I think they'd be better 5 years from now.
I'm going to buy this. It's never going to happen. It shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
But if it did, if both of those guys were traded, they would have a better team in 5 years than they do right now. Because you worded that so precisely, I have to buy it.
I hate that I'm buying this right now. Like, I absolutely hate that I have to buy this. Because you're right. You're totally right.
I don't believe so. I'm going to sell. How many top 10, top 15 prospects have not panned out over the course of baseball history? A lot. Mike Trout and Shohei are the sure thing. Trading for prospects, it's not a guarantee to work out. They would get a boatload of prospects, but there's no guarantee that they're all going to work. They're all going to add up to the value that Mike Trout and Shohei bring. So for that reason, I'm going to sell that.
My counter to that, if you're giving up a Trout or an Ohtani in the middle of their primes, you're not getting 3 guys. You know what I mean? You're getting an embarrassment of riches to hand those guys over, right? Like, because like you said, they're sure things, right? The instant 6, 7, 8 WAR a year for the next 5. But if you were to start counting 5 years from now and on, right, how much value are you getting from Trout and Ohtani starting in the 2027 season onward versus if you were to get 15 guys for those 2 guys?
This is all hypothetical, so sure. But
I wanted to talk about it because I think like it's super cool to think about.
Well, yes, on the field, the product would be better. But overall, the franchise
Would be in a worse state.
Would be worse.
it would. Let's go ahead and move on to my hot take. My take is that the Atlanta Braves will win the World Series this year and be the first team to complete a back-to-back since the early 2000s.
Sell.
As a betting man, this is a pretty easy sell. You give me great odds.
I know it's an easy sell. They have an excellent offense, which is very deep, top to bottom. They have an outstanding defense, 4 really good starting pitchers, and a really strong back end of the bullpen. They are my personal favorite to win the World Series this year.
The Dodgers have been one of, if not the best contender coming out of the NL for like the last 5 years. And they've won it once in those 5 years. Even if you are one of the best teams and maybe even the best team in the league, which Atlanta's definitely in the running for that, it's just not a lock that you're going to win the World Series, you know?
All right, let us know whose takes you guys agree with or disagree with. We hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we did making it, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.
What's up, guys? It's Baseball Juice here. Today we're doing hot takes. Fry them on the stove.
Oh, God.
Make sure you got your... what's something you'd use when it's hot? Make sure you got your oven mitts on.
Make sure you got your hamburger helper oven mitts on for these hot takes.
I'm doing that.